Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. This Vikings, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Niners at 9-6 now. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Purdy to throw it on first down. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Tyquan Thornton. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Mills on first down. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First carry here for Ken Walker. On the move past the 40. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. A first down throw for Mills. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Looking to throw is Mills. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson from a yard out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurt.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mills. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rattled to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle it, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Mills now. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Walker. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun, here's Mills. Open man is Michael Thomas. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know a lot of defensive coaches have certain guys on their squad that they look to as drive stoppers, guys who can make big plays, interceptions, knock it free. In this case, they didn't need one. The offense supplied it for them, just dropping the ball.
Yeah, and that was after they were doing so well on this drive through the air. They go to the ground, doesn't work. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Slot man moves right. On 2nd down and 4. Purdy. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Trying the left side with Walker. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play fake, Mills.
Oh my God.
Complete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Well, why wouldn't we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Play action. Now Purdy. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
On 2nd and goal, Purdy. This will be caught at about the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Mitchell. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
First down, Mills. He completes this to Walker. And some room to roam now. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now Mills. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Second down and 3. Working out of the gun, Mills. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Touchdown, Vikings. Mecole Hardman, 42 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game. 49ers 10. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Purdy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Shotgun now with Purdy. To the end zone,
Kyle Hamilton. Nice stuff.
It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Defense keeps them out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free, and those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Mills. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A good passing down here. They send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Mills now from the 50. This will be caught downfield by Marshall. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And some space here. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Throwing, Mills. Oh, he tries to force
pressure roll, bro. Kind of wide open.
And the
Fuck.
Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Throws quickly, and he's got George Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
But
Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end.
On the counter, it's Walker.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
A 1st down throw for Mills.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball.
boy, that shit was close.
Oh, nice defensive effort there.
That's fucking Ramsey too. Fuck.
Separates him from the catch.
Thank God I waited.
He's a sure-handed target.
Well, you got some niggas over there, man.
Action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Mills to throw it.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Walker. He's going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Walker once more. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ken Walker, that's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not
oh my God, that's a pig.
The scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Looking to throw again on second down. Purdy.
Oh, I came back.
That's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. That ball caught.
No way.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard
The fuck out of here.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there.
That's a pig, man. Get the fuck out of here.
See that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
To throw on second and 10. Purdy.
He's
going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Yeah,
incomplete. Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually
good defense, man.
Passing lanes,
let's go.
And bring up
fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. Got his target.
Oh, I doubled that nigga right there. I knew that fucking play was. I doubled, cuz. What the fuck? He's fucking double team right there, man.
To catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion.
Bro, I couldn't move either, bro.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll run on the inside hand.
I'll kill this nigga,
and
man.
He's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with second and goal coming up. They'll go with the keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try and sneak it here. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown.
We got to keep scoring, cuz.
Successful from a yard out. And the Niners have made it a one-score
Got to keep scoring, man.
again here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space.
Run that bit, right?
To the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll
Gave my nigga that bullshit-ass fumble earlier in the day. That shit had me high.
Rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw near to a 1,500-yard campaign. Walker with another carry.
Oh,
and
shit.
Nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Oh.
Well, partner, Marvin.
That's how you feel, guys?
Stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll try to throw here. Mills.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I fucked that. I read that shit wrong. Oh, that's crazy. Fuck.
Before they're backed up even further.
I read that shit wrong. Well, that nigga, I thought that nigga wide open. He was in something totally different.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Play fake, Mills. And Thomas has it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. One of the bigger plays of the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing there, this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Fuck it.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side
You better get him on Michael Thomas. You better get Ramsey up on Michael Thomas. Go at that nigga.
Big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
So what's up, man?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions,
not worried about that.
Distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Purdy off the play fake.
Got your ass.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Move.
And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning.
All right, so nobody want to hear that.
And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
You tired?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping maintain their slim advantage.
Who is this?
Mills throw pulled in by Marshall. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
What you got, 93 speed? I got 92, nigga. Like, come on, man.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300.
92. Speed.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels...
He come on the game.
And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies...
I mean, Dory fast.
He's achieved that in this performance.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And
oh, my God, I'm gone.
Knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw is Mills. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkins.
Come on, Hawk.
And finally down
come on, Hawk.
As they work it inside the
come on, Hawk.
7. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Come on, Hawk. Do your shit.
A good pick up there, a 22. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Walker.
The fuck off of me.
Will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kenneth Walker with career touchdown number 60. And the Vikings are looking to make it.
Hey, Barnes, great fucking pick. I needed that. I was only up 6. Great fucking pick, man.
Leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. Mills going to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Purdy to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Go get that shit, man.
Falls incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Here's Purdy. That's caught by Thornton.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away. Falls down into
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
That's how you're doing this.
Purdy from the gun. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Do that shit, nigga. Lock this shit up. Come on, cuz. Lock this shit up, man. Fuck is that get the key door, man?
That incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays on.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Vikings
boy got 95 speed.
shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's rowdy.
Left sideline, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row.
Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, you know, that was, he's one of the best in the league at one point. He's back at that level, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mills. Thomas brings it in.
All right, you better respect that nigga. You better respect Michael Thomas, bro. I'm telling you, nigga.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I don't remember that, cuz.
On 1st and 10, Mills.
Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas.
Through the contact, brings up 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense,
That nigga hate Michael Thomas.
Backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mills. Toward the sideline.
Oh, that nigga, come on, man.
And that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
What a
That's a ball.
catch.
That's a fucking ball.
The finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping.
And now it
stop playing. Fuck is y'all doing? Like, stop playing. Clear it, man.
Inside 2 minutes of play.
Yeah, like, stop fucking playing.
From up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the officials saw, as this play will stand as is. On play action.
Michael Thomas.
He's got his man.
Good shit, Michael. They got with you, cuz.
Michael Thomas.
Good game, though, bro.
6 yards away.
Good game, buddy.
And the Vikings extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to winning.
Don't let this nigga throw no bomb through Thornton. I know what the fuck he want to do.
And that will make this a 19-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
Hey, man, watch out, man. Chill, man. Dude, stupid. Dude said with no ability. What the fuck?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game
that nigga nice.
along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.